Chapter 3 More or Less. Back at Charlie's villa, the pair of friends exited Tatsu's tow truck. The mechanic kangaroo noted how the deciduous trees were devoid of foliage, whilst contrasting evergreen pines lined the lawn, giving it an air of perpetual spring. The friends walked around the house and entered the backyard. Charlie strode over to a canvas tarpaulin and uncovered a massive device that was dull matte aluminum. It looked to Tatsu at first glance like a jet fighter wing welded to half of a gray metal globe. Nearby stood a 2x2 meter glossy black panel, and Tatsu guessed correctly that the solar unit powered Charlie's invention. Tatsu inspected the deployment arm, noting the series of black treads while Charlie attached a black plastic box to a stuffed praying mantis. Tatsu turned and stared at Charlie with a plush toy. "For me?" he asked. Charlie shook his head. "No. He said Ben won it at a fair last month." "What's with the backpack for your buddy there? Parachute?" "You'll see." The eccentric squirrel set the stuffed mantis on the black treads of the launcher arm. Tatsu and Charlie took several steps backward, while Charlie tapped the side of his tech monocle. A display of indecipherable neon azure filled his left eye while he simultaneously pulled up the invention's controls on his smartphone. After pressing a button, the ground vibrated with deep, dulcet rumbling, and abruptly the arm whipped around 180 degrees, thrusting the stuffed mantis off into the crimson and fading pink sunset. A mere speck in the sky, Tatsu struggled but managed to see the mantis's backpack pop open and 4 propellers emerged. Suddenly, the stuffed toy was hovering level and steady. "Holy!" Tatsu's mouth dropped open. "Right?" Tatsu asked, "Can you bring it closer?" "Absolutely." Charlie used his smartphone to guide the propeller pack mantis toward the pair far below. Tatsu scratched his chin as he observed. "I get it. The propellers are in the backpack, and the backpack pops open once a certain altitude is achieved. After liftoff, similar to a hobby drone, the propellers take over and you have, what, an electronic jetpack sort of situation?" The genius squirrel grinned. "A bit of a reduction, but sure, you have the basic concept, yes." "I don't understand what you're trying to do here, Charlie. Replace cars? Motorcycles? SUVs?" "More or less," Charlie said. "More or less."